Now, I'd like to introduce our guest of honor, Professor Sanjeev G. Deshmukh. He is Professor, Department of Mechanical Engineering, IIT Delhi. He is the recipient of the Lifetime Achievement Award, System Society of India, the Lillian Gilbreth Award, Indian Institute of Industrial Engineering, and the Eminent Mechanical Engineer Award, Institute of Engineers. He is the chairman of the Sectoral Committee of MSD 17 of the Bureau of Indian Standards on Risk Management, Security, and Resilience. His areas of interest include supply chain management, quality manufacturing competitiveness, modeling, and simulation. He has more than 32 years of teaching, research, and consulting experience. I'd like to invite Sir on stage for his address. A round of applause, please.
So, Professor Christopher, Professor Pani ji, my friend Professor Jaggi ji, I am really delighted. When he invited, I immediately responded, and I told him that I cannot say no to him. Okay, so thank you very much for giving opportunity. Professor Preeti ji, my friend Professor Sachin and Professor Bhavin, Professor Bivas ji, dear delegates and students, I am really happy to be with you for the inaugural session of this very, very important conference. And right now, I just checked, the air quality index in this campus is 460 plus. It is 464. So this is also, I think, by God nature, that we must be sensitized to the environment, the kind of pollution which is there. I think it is by design, by the Almighty, that it has chosen a proper time, that we as community, we are sensitized to the basic issues as far as sustainability is concerned. So I must compliment Department of Operation Research and this interesting association of professionals which are concerned about inventory, both from practicing world as well as from academia. Now today we have a huge responsibility, and thanks that this is coming under the aegis of G20, where India is the president, and this has come on opportune time. India has also become what I call it as the most preferred destination for variety of supply chain. And now the concern is how to make these supply chains as sustainable as possible, as socially relevant as possible, and at the same time as inclusive as possible. Now these are the challenges on coming on variety of fronts, and we as modeling community, we as an active observer of the environment, I think it is our moral and professional duty to contribute to the domain and bring new experience and expertise. And I think from that point of view, this conference is going to provide a good platform for exchange of views. It is also a good opportunity to interact with variety of discipline. See, typically what happens, especially we in academics, we have somehow very strong views. And that worldview is shaped by our discipline. But the issues which are coming from the sustainability point of view, it requires a holistic thinking. It requires that every one of us must be able to contribute. We must be able to see the perspective of other. And once we start appreciating perspective of other, I think the feeling what Professor Jaggi was mentioning, the feeling of one planet, one family, one universe, with our strong commitment to make this as greener as possible will be realized. And I think from that point of view, this platform is going to be very, very helpful. So I strongly welcome you. I take the liberty of welcoming you on behalf of the organizers of this conference. And I also wish you a very, very productive stay. And maybe by tomorrow, the air quality index will drop down with our contribution to the environment, our contribution to the making supply chain as green as possible. Professor Pritiji, I must compliment you because the memento that you have given, it is also our responsibility to keep this plant as green as possible, as lively as possible, and most probably it should be growing. Thank you very much.